Hello all, it's me Heather and I'm back from the dead. Okay, I didn't actually die. I've been working on a big new project that I'm very excited about, but I am going through a lot of technical difficulties, so I figured I would just go back and do what I know and enjoy how to do in the meanwhile, which is just a chit-chat video where I put a bunch of shit on my face. So, let's get ready. Well, I guess we'll start with foundation, which is always the most boring thing, but kind of necessary if you like to wear weird colored lipstick, which brings out, woo, all the weird shit in your face. So I've been using this one by The Ordinary. I like it because it is extremely cheap and it seems to not really clog your pores too much. I mean, it probably is, but I kind of stopped wearing foundation every day, which is kind of nice. But like I said, if I do like a full glam look, I like to wear it. And yeah, I also stopped using the beauty blenders. I've kind of went cheaper with everything in my routine, which has been a saving grace, because I have more important things to buy. Like video games. And gummy bears, you know. So pretty much everything I use now is like from the drugstore or like an indie brand online. I don't really use anything expensive anymore, except things I already had when I was a Sephora addict. I'm kind of over that point in time in my life. Gotta match the net, girl. But yeah, I was such a Sephora addict. Like, I can't believe I became Rouge one year. That was kind of a reality check for me. It's just like $1,000 a year on makeup? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it brought me joy at the time, so I don't totally regret it, but it kind of stopped bringing me joy, so I kind of stopped spending all my money on it. I know. Ironic, as I put makeup on my face, right? I'm just being honest with you all, though. It really kind of stopped being fun for a while, which is a huge part as to why I stopped making videos. In addition to my computer being a bajillion years old and just painful to edit on. That didn't help either. But I have since upgraded, so hopefully, I just got powder all over my leggings. Hopefully you will see a bump up in the quality in the future. I could have used concealer. I didn't feel like it today. I do what I want. Okay, I found my stupid primer potion. Yes, I am still living off of samples. I have so many samples of this product that I have not had to buy it in like 2 years, which is fantastic. And yes, I just use my fingers. But yeah, back on part of why makeup was getting boring for me is that even looking eccentric kind of became like a routine. This weird thing happens when you make videos, imagine that, where you want to just kind of stand out and, you know, think you're bringing something unique to the table that no one else can do. I mean, there's some inherent arrogance about like why someone would film themselves just like doing something as basic as putting shiny shit on their eyelids, you know what I mean? And I had a bit of an internal struggle with that. I don't know. Like, did I really think I was pushing the envelope makeup wise? Did I think I had like new and progressive ideas that were like more inclusive or like interesting or like trying to tell some sort of narrative? Not really. I was just kind of having fun, which is totally like enough of a reason to do something. You know, you don't have to change the world, you know. Ooh, look at that powder. So, I don't know. It kind of stopped becoming fun, and I felt like I wasn't really doing anything that exciting with it. So I wasn't very motivated to keep going. Slash, you know, I had gotten a new job that actually is a lot more fulfilling. It's not my dream job, but it does feel a bit more meaningful than jobs I've had in the past. There was some old schmutz on this brush. Oh well. And, you know, I just really started focusing on my job a lot, but You know, after I've been at my job for a while now, and frankly, I'm a lot better at it than I was at first. So I started to get bored again, and then I wanted to make things again. But I didn't know what to make. I mean, it's always the struggle. I feel like I go through this cycle every so many years. I get obsessed with a new hobby. I dump a ton of cash into it. I invest everything into it. It serves as a distraction from, like, you know, the impending doom or whatever that is your life. And then, you know, I eventually get bored with it, and then the impending doom comes back, and then I find another hobby, and then I distract myself, and then back to impending doom, and it's like cycle, 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 cycle. And I kind of was fed up with it all, and I was like, maybe I should just work and exist. Like, maybe that's enough, you know? Maybe that's enough. Maybe that's fine. Okay, sorry, I had to find my blush brush, which is falling apart, but yeah, so, you know, I kind of was just chilling, existing, but as usual, that gets boring for me after a while. So I'm back at it again, doing stuff. But like I said, I have a super secret project that I am planning, and I am genuinely excited about it. I'm doing it because I want to do it. I don't have any lofty aspirations of maybe one day hitting it rich and not having to have a day job because of it anymore. I mean, that'd be cool if it worked, but I don't know. It's just like, you just have to try, you know? I feel like I've tried so many different things out. Tried being an artist, I tried being a nail tech, I tried being a beauty guru. I tried just not being anything, and really none of the above suits me. But that's fine. I think I just have to keep trying things. What difference does it make, right? Who knows if these things are going to happen anytime soon. I did get a cat. That's probably the most exciting thing that's happened. She's really great. Her name is Hoko. I'm sure you'll see some of her. We'll have to do a cameo at some point. But yeah, I also kind of wanted to talk about, there's this weird pressure that you feel, you know, when you meet a stranger and they ask you, oh, what do you do? It's like, what do you say? Do you say where you work? Do you talk about what you're interested in? Do you talk about something you're working towards? I always feel like you have to make something up, right? Isn't that stupid? Like, why do we care? Why do we feel the need to make things up? Why do we need to impress strangers? I have no idea. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I don't understand it. I don't understand how that benefits us in any way. I don't know, it's just exhausting. And it's part of why I tapered off of Instagram. I mean, Instagram is where, you know, people talk about this ad nauseum. You've heard it before. But obviously people only show off their happiest moments, their best times on Instagram. They show off the things they want to remember. But they don't show anything in between. They don't show any of the nasty, the nitty gritty. And when people do, you're kind of just like, I don't want to see that. I'm here for the fantasy, you know? And I respect that too. But it's just, I don't know. I'm very detached from it right now. I post pretty pictures that I encounter, but that's about it. I don't really like get into the life updates or any of that. It's just, I don't know. If you don't know me personally and well enough to know what's going on in my life, you probably don't need to know. But yeah, one thing, transitioning from non-Sephora or from Sephora to drugstore, Wet n Wild is your friend, girl. They have all the products. Should we do a gloss today? I feel like we should. Let's do it. I wear this probably more than any other thing on my lips lately. It is the Saint Tropez lip gloss by Anastasia. And it smells good too. Love Anastasia. That is actually really pretty with this lip liner. How about that? Yeah, it's really not that great. Kind of chalky, but what the hell? I kind of don't care. It also does an annoying thing where it gets on your eyelashes. I hate that. Did you see that? Look at this. I'm gonna zoom you in. Oh, you can't tell anymore. Just straight up fucking broke. It's a twist up, girl. It's okay. This probably isn't great, but I think it'll work. A little flat brush. I'm probably gonna take all of this off immediately, so it's fine. Who cares? Which means I really should go crazy, honestly. I used to say the best time for experimenting with makeup is before you're about to take it off at night. I would just like pile shit on my face sometimes. It's very therapeutic. I highly recommend trying that if you've never done it before. I'm gonna use this big fluffy brush. Yeah, I wanted this to be a little more springtime. So I'm gonna go in this blush color. Blush makes a great eyeshadow because it blends really well. Because, you know, it's made to be like a soft diffuse thing on your cheeks. But who said we can't have that on our eyes as well? I'm using some random mascara I found at the bottom of my drawer. I don't think I like it. The brush, oh yeah, the brush is huge. I feel like I'm gonna gouge half my face out with it. This mascara is terrible. I'm throwing this away immediately. If you're wondering what it is so that you don't buy it, is the Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara. Oh, ew, and it's waterproof, so it's gonna be hard to take off too. Yeah, this is terrible mascara. Terrible. Groundbreaking. Just put the specs on. What do you think? Thank you so much for sticking with me through this little ranty test makeup thing while I sort some stuff out and hopefully can get some newer, fresher, and more exciting content out there to you in the future. Thank you. Bye.